What I love about Johnson's PhD program is its strong emphasis on what I'll call apprenticeship. It's not just a matter of going to classes and getting trained by the best faculty all across Cornell, which you can do and is nice, but more important than that, it's about working very closely with faculty members to conduct publishable research. So in addition to getting your background training, you're actually seeing how the job is done and doing it, and ideally ending up with published research before you even graduate.
A PhD in business administration gives you the skill set to be a thought leader in creation, growth, and management of businesses. So in this modern world, which is globalized and is very capitalistic, these skill sets are highly revered. And once you finish your PhD and you go on to your career, hopefully a faculty position, or maybe a think tank or a research center, you get to interact with some of the smartest minds in the world, and you get to train current and future business leaders. So this is a very enjoyable job description.
Why should one pursue a PhD in business? I think that the demand for the study of business in higher education is now as strong as it has been in a very long time. And what we have seen is a general aging of the population of scholars. So the need for that next generation of scholars to lead us for the next 25 years is very, very strong.
My experience in working in a startup has been that, while you get a lot of things done, and that is also a rewarding task, you never have this feeling of, well, I've really nailed this, or, I've really understood this now. I've had the time to take a step back and look at the problem more generally. And I think that's something that you can do in a PhD program and throughout an academic career, which you couldn't in the real world. So if you are, if you have this curiosity, this, these burning questions you are asking, then I think this is the right thing for you.
So I think the key factor here in this program is the extraordinarily high faculty to student ratio. Usually you talk about student to faculty ratio. That's not quite the way it works here. You get a lot of attention. In the beginning, it's a little intimidating because you have these very smart people spending enormous amounts of time when they could be clearly doing much better things than interacting with somebody who's still a trainee in the program as such. But over time, you really get to value that. Those discussions shape your thinking. They affect specifically the way you approach problems. So you get a lot of time and attention. They're very approachable, very personable people, very easy to get along with. We meet at seminars, we meet through summer presentations. It just, is very rewarding as an experience.
Another thing that was very unique is that the courses were not set in a rigid curriculum. So a lot of the schools I looked at had a very specific list of courses that you had to take to finish your PhD program. But what's different about Johnson is that you were very flexible. If the faculty believed in the courses you wanted to take, in which they generally did, as being helpful to develop your interests, you were allowed to take them. So pretty much the whole university was open to me as a PhD student, and that was something I couldn't get anywhere else.